Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring. In this video, I'm going to assess one of my students' letter and provide the word-by-word feedback along with the expected score. Let's start the assessment. So the student has written down the addressee's contact details. She has written on the Director of Nursing, New Hawthorne Palliative Care Hospice, Denmark Street, Hawthorne, 17 March 2011. She has written on Dear Sir or Madam, but it's not recommended to write down Dear Sir or Madam. If you have got the designation of the address, it is better to write down this the designation. I mean, you can say instead of writing down Dear Sir / Madam, you can write Dear Director. So that's the best way of writing down. So shouldn't be Dear Sir / Madam. It should be Dear Director, comma. That's the way of writing down. Okay. And then she has written down the reference details of the patient, which is regarding Miss P.L. Dobson, aged 52. That's fine. I'm writing this letter to introduce Miss P.L. Dobson, an end-stage bowel cancer patient who requires palliative care and management. He is being transferred to your facility today. That's good. I'm very happy with the way she has written on the introduction paragraph because the purpose has been clearly mentioned in this introduction paragraph. All right, let's go to the next paragraph. In last year, you don't need to use a preposition before you write down last year. Okay, so in last year is wrong. So you should say just last year. You just simply mention last year, comma. That's fine. So this is wrong. So last year, Miss Dobson was diagnosed with bowel cancer with widespread metastasis. That's good. Therefore, radiation and chemotherapies were performed. All right, that's fine. I'm happy with that. But not succeeded. Okay, they were performed but not succeeded. No, but were unsuccessful. So this is wrong. But not succeeded is incorrect. So what you should have done is instead of writing down but not succeeded, you could have mentioned but they were unsuccessful. You could have mentioned like this. All right, let's go to the next one. Subsequently, she underwent partial bowel resection and colostomy on February 2011. That's wrong. See, for the month and year, you cannot use on, but you can use in. And the other issue with your letter is that you can't use the small letter, small f, when you write down the month over there. So it should be in February 2011. Okay, that's how you should have written down. All right, let's go back and see if it happened in the same year. So if it happens in the same year, you don't need to use the year. So February 2011 is not needed. You can just simply mention in February. That's it. Okay, that should be all right. And yeah, it happened last month as well. You can mention just last month. That's fine, but that's okay. 7 days ago, Miss Dobson was admitted to hospital after the collapse at home, as uh, as confined as combined result of nausea. No, as combined result due to no, this is wrong actually. As combined result of nausea, vomiting, dehydration, and severe pain. Maybe you can say due to. Okay, so as combined result of, you could have mentioned due to or because of, because of, you could have mentioned either of them. Let's go to the next one. During hospitalization, she received all necessary medical and other supportive treatments, including counseling. Okay, counseling has got a spelling mistake. Okay, right. Counseling has got 2L. Okay, so she has mentioned the counseling 1L only, but it has got 2L. You can see that the word has been changing. Counseling. Okay. Presently, she is. Okay, there must be a comma after presently. So you should place a comma after presently. So presently, comma. That's the right way of writing down this one. Okay, she is tolerating fluids and receiving high dosage of morphine for pain relief. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Furthermore, she has bladder incontinence. And then this one is odematous ankle. It's not that, not really clear, but yeah, that's ankles and lower legs. Okay, she looks weak, disoriented, and feels uncertainty about her recovery. That's good. Thus, she preferred palliative care rather than any other treatments, and her decision was supported by her family. I think it should be family. All right. In view of the above, it would be appreciated if you could provide arrangements for maintaining the dignity of Miss Dobson in her end life period, which is assumed not more than 6 months. Which is assumed not more than, okay, which is assumed. Okay, so you shouldn't mention a comma over there after assumed not more than 6 months. Okay, so you should remove that, which is assumed to be not more than. Okay, so that's the perfect one. So you have to remove the comma first, and then the next one is which is assumed to be not more than 6 months. Okay, she requires painkillers and alleviate her chronic pain. It's not for alleviate. Remember that for will never go with the, sorry, for will never go with the verb. For always go with the verb plus ing. Okay, if you are really keen to use verb, you need to use to goes with the alleviate. Okay, I mean to goes with the verb. So the right form is either for and then verb plus ing, otherwise known as gerund, or you use to plus verb. So either to and then verb, or for and then verb plus ing would be the correct answer. So for alleviating or to alleviate the pain. Okay, her chronic pain. Okay, please note she likes walking, reading, and swimming. That's okay, good. If you have any questions come up, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yours faithfully, the registered nurse. All right, everything else is all right. There's no other major mistake in this letter. Okay, let's see if she has included all the relevant case notes or not. That's the first thing. And then I will go through the grammar and other essential criteria. Okay, all right. She has done a fairly decent job by writing down a letter with the less number of mistakes. Okay, let's say firstly, grammar could have been a bit better. Because but not succeeded, but they were unsuccessful. And then use of capital and small letters could have been improved as well. Use of capital and small letters could have been improved a bit. That's the next one. And then the other one is spelling. You have been committing some spelling mistakes. Spelling should be correct. You need to spell the words correctly, please. All right. And the use of punctuation marks, use of punctuations, articles, so prepositions, nouns, and verbs could have been improved a bit. All right, it could have been improved a bit. Connectivity is perfect. However, when you have to write down this compound effect, okay, so as combined result of, that's not correct. You have to say due to or because of. So in this case, however, in one occasion, connectivity wasn't accurate. All right, that's another issue. So vocabulary is okay. I'm happy with your vocabulary. Overall task fulfillment is also good enough. Passive voice could have been used more frequently. What else? Layout and presentation are good enough. you were able to provide enough spacing, between words and between sections and things like that. So it's really good. I'm very happy with the way that you have been progressing. You have used a range of sentence structures as well, so that's a good thing. Okay, so that's a good thing. I'm very happy with that, but you have to be a bit careful about the grammatical accuracy and the spelling mistakes. All right, let me go through the case notes and see if you have included all the relevant case notes or not. Okay, using the information of the case notes, write a letter to introduce the patient to Director of Nursing, Hawthorne Palliative Care Hospice, Denmark Street, Hawthorne 3121. Give a summary of relevant case notes, medical history, social history, and treatment required. All right, so you got to introduce them. You don't need to use the same word over there. I'm writing, to, you can say I'm writing in regards to, or you can say I'm writing regarding. All right, so that could have been done, but let's go through that. So they are asking us to include the relevant case notes, medical history, social history, and treatment required. All right, okay, let's go back to the first page. So read the case notes and complete the writing task which follows. Patient history: Pearl Dobson, 52 years old, 10/03/11, bowel cancer and widespread metastasis. Okay, metastasis. All right. Collapsed at home, NNV, severe pain, dehydration, brought by ambulance. All right. Social history: husband, 62 years old, Thomas, three children, was bank teller. Husband, retired account, lives in own home, enjoys swimming, walking, reading. Quitting, used to do champion swimmer, swam for Victoria when 22-year-old. Family and Pearl request no further takes, want to die with dignity, only painkillers. Okay. All right. Yeah, all these important case notes have been included already, so I'm happy with that. Partial bowel resection, colostomy performed November 2010, radiotherapy, chemotherapy commenced, no success. Mhm. All right. One thing you need to do is that you can't use, the therapies. You can't use them because radiotherapy is different from chemotherapy. Okay, sorry, chemotherapy. So you should have used, separately, like radiotherapy and chemotherapy, instead of saying radio and chemotherapies. Okay, that's one mistake. I just would like to highlight it. Yep. And then diagnosed bowel cancer, prognosis 5 to 6 months to live. Okay, suffers asthma as a child. You don't need to worry about that actually. Bowel cancer is all right. Broke arm in 2006 due to sustained in car accident. A smoke could give it. No, it's not needed. So yep, you have you included all the relevant case notes so far. So nursing notes, admitted after collapse at home. That's fine. Severe pain, that's all right. Morphine fluid commenced. Transdermal patch for pain, light, low fiber diet given. Less nausea, able to eat soft food, example, jelly and soup. Pain still severe, increased morphine, bladder incontinence, nasa hair, edema of ankles, lower legs. Patient feels unsure of an ability to recover to leave hospital. Counseling plan. Counseling given to patient and family. Pain is less severe. Morphine continued. PT very weak. Disoriented. All right. Disoriented. Only tolerate fluids. Can't deteriorate and condition. Advice given regarding Hathorn Palliative Care Hospital. The family agreed to transfer. Okay, patient to be transferred to. Okay, that's all right. To be transferred to Palliative Health Hospital to be provided palliative care. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, you have included all the relevant case notes. I'm happy with the way that you have addressed these case notes. So one thing I just wanted to highlight is that when you have written on, therapies, it's not that good. You don't need to say radio and chemotherapies. I think that doesn't sound good. All right. But apart from that, everything else is all good. I'm happy that all relevant case notes were included in this letter. Good one. So you have done a good job. All right. Let me check the expected score after going through the severity of your mistakes. Well, the first one is a recommendation. Second one is a mistake. Third one is a mistake as well. Fourth one is also a mistake. Fifth one is a mistake. Sixth one is a mistake. Seventh is a mistake. Eighth is a mistake as well. So it's like, most of these mistakes are the major ones. However, you were able to address the remaining things, and I'm quite happy to give you at least 300 for this for this letter. So this one sounds like a 300 out of 500 grade letter. Good job. You have done a wonderful job. I wish you good luck with your practice. Thank you.